Alright, well, so the first part of this is going to be missing due to some serious bug with the server. I don't know what happened. But the server crashed, or something of that nature. It kicked everyone, it looked like. So we went down from like 15 to 7 players. But anyways, doing some running with rifles again today. Oh, oh, great, I just bugged out. Oh well. So, looks like we are playing on Old Fort Creek Road. Assaulting from the north, heading south, wants us to take Midtown here. So this dotted area right here is where you need your team to be in to capture it, or to defend it, and you need 2/3 of the troop count in that area. So you just need the troop count advantage to capture it, which makes perfect sense, and 2/3 is it's an easy amount to get over. Okay, good, that was him. Also, stabbing is worth more XP, and just stuff in general. Why did that move? It didn't explode, it just moved, which can't say I've seen before. RF machine gun? Oh, that's... Okay, well, give me... No, I've got this machine gun. Great. Fantastic. The machine guns, because they're big, you have to lay down, and I'm just going to actually spend the money to swap that gun instead of trying to buy a new one. Or find a new one, not buy one. I'm going to have to buy one. The machine guns are really nice if you know you have like the cover and other things to deal with people to like hide behind and support it. But when it's just you out in the middle of a bloody field, it's kind of a nightmare. It's my least favorite thing to have, just when I'm in general, if I'm not defending an area. Okay, cool. We'll kill all that. I'm gonna see if I can't. Well, that was uneventful. Okay, cool. He died. Just gonna kill him, and he's gonna climb the stairs, and he's dead. So. Oh. What? Okay, sure. Sometimes. So yeah, you'll notice, maybe if you're coming back to see this video because you've seen my other video, or if not, we'll cover some stuff for everyone fairly new. Obviously I'm not a big channel, so I don't expect to have a whole bunch of repeats, but it'd be cool. Well, I guess I don't have any followers at the moment, so we will, okay, good, I could hit him. Oh, I didn't even see the grenade get thrown. Dang it. I'm not having any luck today. I mean, I'm all for fully expecting to be cannon fodder most of the time, but of the squad hold that. So you can't order them. They probably won't stay there since I'm going to run way off screen. I'll kind of keep an eye on my grouping down below. Yeah, now I've only got, oh no, 5 out of 5. And then I'll pick them up from right there. Cool. So, the good news is, yeah, you can tell, you right click, tells your squad to do things. Such as holding areas and other stuff like that. Wow. And you do die a lot. So, I'm not going to say, you know, people who are all about KD should never get this game. Definitely, you can help. But don't expect to just be ridiculous. Expect to die a lot. And for just really shenanigans things, kind of cover how it works too. Every bullet fired in this game has a chance to kill you. You know, if you have bullets actually in your magazine. But every bullet has a certain chance to kill you. What? I'm not seeing these grenades. Maybe I'm just super tunnel visioned. But I am not seeing these grenades at all. I don't know that I have... Oh, these are all my guys, okay. I don't know that I have... What? Oh my goodness. And I'm the only one even attempting to really hold that side, so it's gonna be hard. And it's not really worth an artillery strike. Well, maybe. Totally. So try to be nice when you do artillery fire like that, where you know people can be moving around and stuff. You know, let them know, hey, don't run in there like a crazy person, you're probably going to get shot here in a minute. Just to not team kill. Explosions team kill, bullets do not, which is fantastic. He got that grenade off. He did have a cover deploy. Wow, that didn't go anywhere. And that didn't get close enough, are you kidding me? Elevation will give you a better vision range. Hovering over, or just passing your mouse over vehicles and stuff like that will, like tanks and that Jeep, you saw my guy call it out, which will, where's chat? Oops, no. F1, there we go. It will show up right here, the gray collar's pigeon. You'll see your guy call it out over, there's a chat bubble over him. And kind of give a, you know, gives your team info. I guess I did mention this in the first part of the video when I tried recording before this server crashed, or the network crashed, or whatever it was. It was really just a bizarre thing. I've never seen it do that before. There we go, he's down. And those are our parachute guys. You got to be careful sometimes and check out the parachute guys when they come in, because sometimes they're bad guys and they'll drop right on top of you. What were we capping? I don't even know what exactly they were capping for us, or if it was us being capped, but so we're gonna go over this, and then we're gonna go over this. We're gonna come up here and get some good long-range vision, hopefully. Of course, now they know I'm up here, so they're going to try to probably going to try to force me out of here, but it's an APC. That is not what I want to deal with. Yeah. Oh, we lost. We're not going to get very far in this video. I probably totally forgot to just stop talking in the middle. And there's my phone again. That's just the trend in every video. Oh, please don't see me. Yeah, wow, okay. Just totally bummer rushed. But we're gonna do this video, I'm just gonna do about 20 minutes or so. Pretty much until I really don't like having a medkit. Medkits are useful, but not as your only secondary. I really like to find... Goodness. Just not having any luck today. Really, okay, those are green guys. Good. These guys are all down. He's going down. It's a suicide charge. He's down. Well, at least he ran into it. Let's see where we can get in 20 minutes, but I don't think we're going to get terribly far, unfortunately. Or, you know, roughly 20 minutes. But that was bizarre. Just bizarre. Okay, so that's our ABC. And I know this is a bad guy, or a gray guy up here. Cool. Didn't see me. Good stuff. And then if we just kind of kill myself, brilliant plan. I'm having a hard time judging those impact grenade throws too. They do handle a little differently. They throw a little bit differently than a regular grenade. And these maps, I guess I don't really expect to win these maps in one round. Sometimes, or in, you know, like say if you sit down for 20 minutes, don't expect to win them every map in 20 minutes. That other one, we got real lucky the very first video I did. It's just a capture and hold, and it has a time limit, or a timer countdown anyways for how long you have to hold it. So it will limit how long those maps go on. I mean, you can still end up having a fairly long map, but the time total is limited. Obviously, like just shenanigans like that. You die a lot, and I know I'm doing awful right now. Let's see, how are we? So total kills 46, 90. I have a 3 KD, but it's not very. That's because I had a couple rounds a long time ago, where I had saved up a whole bunch of points and money and was just trying to win this really rough match and just dumped artillery shells into everything. Huge battery rounds to just keep them suppressed down from an area while we built up. And sometimes that's what you need to do. Sometimes it's going to be, you got to spend the money for it as you get higher level. And just even a single artillery strike can do a pretty big thing. Like right here, I'm going to go buy a mortar and place a mortar on that corner, just to give us a bigger range and something to hold them back with. Now the trick is you need to place these someplace where they won't get exploded immediately, and you also need to the enemy team, you can jump in and just steal them, like machine gun emplacements, tow cables, tow launchers, and all those things. I'm sorry, my throat is really roughed up right now. I keep having to clear my throat. Maybe I'll get up on here eventually. So what I like to do is place it in a place kind of like this, fairly safe. But then I can bring down shells on a lot of locations, and you have the height advantage. So it takes into account a lot of things. Now I don't know how accurate I'm always going to be with this, but then see you got some pretty good range. I think the server's just being laggy right now. I don't want to shoot that one there. To aim these in machine guns and everything, you do have to hold it and let it rotate before it will impact in an area. Okay, so he did kill him. Yeah, I got him, good. Put one over there. Hopefully, good, just kills him. I don't really want to detonate. Those transport trucks get you weapons and stuff. Jeez, that APC is gonna wreck house right there. Okay, good, they got it killed. That's right, I'll keep putting down some mortars over here to help keep them down. Do you want to put them in kind of strategic places like this? You do have to look at stuff like that for strategic value of items. This cap point is basically in the middle. We need to be able to get people in there. I'm trying to keep a lot of these areas pinned down. They literally just called guys in right in the middle of everything. Not the best, yeah, they just got smoked. That was a big waste of points. But we'll keep, and you can get quite a bit of, like, if you're a newer player too, and you have a point like this that's being a huge pain for your team, give them some help. Put some money into a mortar or a machine gun nest, or just buy a machine gun and go ham like that guy, which is pretty sweet. I can't believe he didn't get killed. Put a mortar down, try to catch him as soon as he lands. Oh, are these? Great, so they took this roof and this ridge point over here. So I'm going to try to keep them pinned down. Oh, somebody dropped artillery range on him, cool. So I'm just, it's not helping a ton. Well, it doesn't seem like it's helping a ton, but these are definitely about the long game. I'm trying to put it a little bit farther over them. Perfect. He got picked off. Put one over this globe. That looks like it's going to be a good one. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So you do stuff like this. Just this mortar is giving me quite a bit of experience and RP as well. I'm going to see this round come in. Yeah, 2 XP, 3 XP, 2 XP. And then you get RP for dropping in vehicles and for helping capture points. I won't get any capture points, I don't think. Oh, I am actually inside. Okay, I didn't realize how big of an... I guess that's probably why this is such a nightmare to cap, is because it takes into account that whole hill and everything. That's not an officer, but he's a chief, so he's going to have, armor. The higher rank you see, guys, and especially enemies or the AI, yes, I call him a chief because that's what I'm used to with my family's military background, but your high-ranking enlisted with a whole bunch of stripes on their shoulder, or the officers with the bars will show up. They are going to be your uniques. And the nice thing, just to kind of jump topics here real quick, this mortar sitting here, some AI will come and man that at some point. Whether it's my guy or just a random dude. Oh jeez, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I'll bring my law back on here. So we did manage to cap this. I am going to... There. Oh, so your squad commands. Your right mouse button gives a command for your people to go places. If you jump in a vehicle, your key modifier, which for me is Alt, so it's kind of dependent on what your key modifier is. I don't remember what the default is either, or if that is the default. But you will, you can then manipulate, like, have a guy with you. Alt and Shift, I believe, allows you to split it in even more detail. There are commands, tutorials to help you with stuff like that, which might be something to look at. But you can really get some good useful tips on, just being able to, like, grab a tank and have people in your tank and then have the rest of your squad follow you. I don't like that it keeps moving and rocking. No, I have the worst luck with these armories. If you bring a transport to an armory, it's supposed to unlock it. Give that in for some money. But you bring these transport trucks, and they will unlock weapons for you. So that's a spawn truck, that's the armory truck. I'll move this armory truck up for him. But this game is all about the long play. You probably won't see most of your levels finished. And that probably wasn't the best place for me to put the armory truck. Yeah, no, I need to go back around. So moving stuff strategically or placing things strategically, where you'll get long benefits out of it, like sometimes placing like that mortar I placed. It gave me a lot of vision and a lot of help for that area. And that area I know is a trouble spot. You're always going to want that mortar there. Even at some points later on in the game, you will have, they will come steal it, or they'll come put up a big fight over it. So it's one of those things you have to deal with eventually. So you put it where you get some use out of it for a while. That was the road I wanted, wasn't it? These armory trucks you want to keep safe is where you buy all your weapons. You can buy them from just a regular armory as well, but that obviously doesn't move away from, I believe it's every third base has a armory. I'm going to hide this a little bit back here. So they are very valuable. You do not want to waste those things and like just don't ever drive it into the front of combat. Like, I'm too close as it is. But if you do get it too close, your best option is to bail out and leave it to be... I don't know why they threw a grenade. You're never going to get a grenade up there. Yeah, you just have to bum rush them. Jeez. This one's kind of fun. It's just open bridge running. Which, you know... So that's weird that I didn't respawn with any weapons. That was a Colonel? I don't think I've really ever seen a Colonel AI. LT, sure, never really a Colonel. Steyr. I'll try to come get the money off of this guy. I'll tell my squad to hold there, that way they don't lose a whole bunch of fire support when I run back. Because, you know, pulling back and all of a sudden having all of your team there or losing a bunch of your AI players can be a huge killer for a fight. Which is never any fun. I don't really need this, so I'm just gonna... certain rares you don't also unlock, a lot of them you don't, except for like the M70 grenade launcher and things like that. I believe there's something else that you can unlock that's a rare, but you, like the guns and stuff, you don't unlock by dropping off so many of them, which is kind of unfortunate, but also is probably not a bad thing. I thought that guy running up on me was the enemy. But, well, I hope this was a little helpful. I know I'm kind of sporadic and stuff when I'm playing the game, and clearly that transport truck is not in the proper place. But we still got half the map to cover. These really can't be one in a single video at the 20-minute mark or anything like that. I'd probably have to do a like a big stream of it or anything. So, which right now is not really an option at the moment to do streaming for me, just with my schedule. But if you guys let me know what you think, anything you have questions about on the game if you do play it. It is on Steam. It's $14.99. I just checked. There is a Pacific DLC coming out. I haven't really looked into it. I just saw the thing or the little heads up as I was jumping in to start doing a recording. So I'll probably check that out. But if you have any questions, feel free, drop a comment on my videos. It's obviously not very hard for me to read them all right now, and I will try to do that as long as the channel's around. Answer any questions you have, and also point you in the and try to cover it in the next video, and just random things that I think about as I'm going through it too. But yeah, hope everyone stays safe with all this crazy weather hitting the South Florida area and wherever the next one is going, if that storm is still building. But stay safe, have fun gaming, and we will catch you in the next one.